Hi, everybody. Welcome to week 8. Oh my goodness, we are halfway there. It's exciting. This week, our topic is integrity and ethics. So, just a few things. I think this week your NEPD is due again. And I've received a lot of questions about the midterm eval. And so, I just want to let you know that this is one of those assignments where we are very dependent on others to get it turned in. And so, if either you're not very far along in your practicum or your preceptor is having a little trouble getting it turned in, just please send me a note in the individual forum. I really don't deduct late points for this assignment because we are so dependent on others, as long as you just tell me what is going on. So I totally understand that when we're even though we remind others and give them information early, that sometimes it doesn't happen in a timely manner. So no big worries on that one. Just want to give you once again a reminder about the beginning of March that test assignment analysis paper is due. You do need to create a 25 question test, give it to peers, not students, and then you'll be following the directions and analyzing that test, doing a little bit of statistics, not super hard ones, and then analyzing the questions and things like that. So I'm just gonna keep that out there because that is a project that does take quite a while to complete. I am in my scrubs today. I am teaching some of my adorable little special education boys about maturation today, and the conversation tends to go better when I look more like a nurse. So anyway, that'll be fun. So integrity and ethics. So in aspects of nursing education for integrity and ethics, one of the big things that comes up is fairness in evaluation. As instructors, we want to treat all of our students fairly. That's the goal. Um, Even though I really like all my students and try to establish a relationship with all my students, sometimes we do have favorites. People maybe we click more with or who are more interested in the topic we're teaching, something like that. But we've just got to really make sure that we separate that during our assessment and evaluation periods so that we are just very concrete and are really evaluating everyone the same way. That is one of the reasons why I really like rubrics. They keep things very clean, essentially. Um, Another example is dealing with policies, dealing with program administrators, things like that. I want to share with you a story. My first dean position was with a for profit institution, and they had a lot of good programs. Their nursing one really needed some improvement. And so I went in, did a lot of overhaul, worked really hard. The faculty really stepped up, and we got through our initial accreditation as a program, which was very exciting. And all through this time, the president of that particular branch was working closely with me. We created really solid admission criteria. We set up some really good consequences for different behaviors. But we also implemented a lot of wonderful teaching strategies, student engagement strategies, and it was really going well. Well, once we received our accreditation, um, the president of the college started to become much more focused on finances. And every once in a while, I would see that exceptions were made to the admission criteria, not for good reasons. Um, and there were some times where students would apply to the nursing program, they wouldn't get accepted, and they were told that if they went through the medical assistant program first, that would increase their likelihood of getting to nursing. Well, that wouldn't have been such a bad idea, except the medical assistant program cost something like $30,000, something crazy. And so there was just some real ethical concerns I had. I was concerned about the integrity that this particular campus president had. and about the integrity of the corporation. And so eventually, after trying to resolve these issues, I decided it was time for us to part ways. But you just never know where that integrity and ethics piece is going to pop up. So often we think of it in terms of our students. The other thing we have to look at is all teachers are responsible for the whole curriculum, especially in academia. And so we do also need to give our peers feedback if we see things that aren't happening correctly. There are a lot of campuses where we do peer evaluations, and we don't want to blast anybody. We want to use peer evaluations in a positive manner, constructively. But we do need to be honest with our fellow faculty members and give maybe suggestions for improvement if that's the case. Anyway, so that's just a few examples of how integrity and ethics fall into the various areas of nursing education. So I guess that's about it at the moment for this week. I will probably be posting some critical thinking questions or maybe an article in the upcoming days. But I look forward to reading your posts about this interesting topic. I'll see you in the main forum.